Alright, the Dunkus. This is my take on the project that we're working on. I'll just show you how this thing works. Alright, it's got the bolt and then firing pin right there, and then right there is the pin that pushes the bullet up into the upper barrel. It doesn't have a removable magazine yet. I'm going to work on that, but I just wanted to make the video before I screwed anything up. So all you have to do is just, well, first you have to load it, but that's simple enough, and then that falls out. It shoots blue rods. Loading simple. And then put this in. Close this back up. That's just a ball joint receiver. And put the band on. Alright. So you pull the bolt back. That bolt pops up. Firing pin is loaded, it is ready to go. And then you take this, push it forward, and it pushes the bullet up. There. Pushes the bullet up onto a gray connector right there. And the reason why I used a gray connector is so that it gives a little bit to let the bullet go up into the barrel, and then you push it forward enough and it pops up there, and then you just fire it. You have to kind of tilt it back when you're doing all this, because if you don't, then this bullet gets pushed up too far in the barrel and the firing pin won't hit it. And then yeah, it uses a modified version of I Am Canadian's trigger on his spiff, just because that's the best one for the type of barrel that I use. If you need me to make another video of the insides, well, never mind, I'll just make one. I'll add it on to this one right now. Alright, this is what the firing pin and secondary pin setup looks like. These two red connectors aren't really connected at all, so I had to figure out something else to do, and I just did that. It holds in place. You kind of have to, whenever you're pulling it back, you have to grab and support that blue rod to keep it from popping out, but I'm going to work on that. So that's what it looks like, and you pretty much have to use a black rod, or else the tension from the bands where they're placed at, it pops it up. But I took the sidewall off so you can see how this thing works. Alright. Okay, so basically the blue rod's just right there, and then you pull this whole thing back, the blue rod pops up into the barrel, and then the trigger closes down on this, on the firing pin, and then you're pushing this thing up. It pushes the bullet up here. I need to use my finger to act as the mag pusher, because the mag pusher holds in place. But then the bullet goes up onto the gray connector, and then because of the pressure of this weird angle and like the pressure from the top of the barrel, whenever you push far enough, it pops up into place. But like I said, you have to like kind of hold this back and then you just pull the trigger. The trigger is pretty simple. It's just a gray connector right here, and I'll flip it over, which the hinge is connected to the outside. Just 2 hinges there connected to that, which is on right there on this, and then just pulls it up down. So pull the trigger and fire. That's about it. I think you can make the mag removable and make the stock adjustable back here like you were talking about, stuff like that. It wouldn't be very hard to modify it for what you were talking about, but alright, that's it.